Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. Arrest of Bechan Jha, accused of involvement in the Bhutanese refugee scam, creates ripples in the political arena. "33 families of Banke's Duduwa, whose houses were burnt to ashes, face monsoon rain, face problems of flood and food and shelter after their tents blown away by wind." France voting in a parliamentary election that could make history, with the far right closer to power than it has ever been in modern times. And England currently taking on Slovakia in the Euro 2024 round of 16 match. Spain up against Georgia in another pre-quarterfinal match. Bechan Jha, who has been alleged of involvement in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam, was arrested last Friday. The arrest of Bechan Jha has created ripples in the political arena. It is said that the meetings of leaders of the ruling alliance and opposition parties at their homes and at Singhadarbar are the result of Jha's arrest. The fake Bhutanese refugee scam is a planned conspiracy with the involvement of government mechanism along with ministers and civil servants to send Nepali nationals to the United States disguised as Bhutanese refugees. The scam, which was revealed last year, has put former Deputy Prime Minister Topbahadur Rayamaji, former Home Minister Balkrishna Khan, and then incumbent Secretary Tek Naran Pandey in jail after the police investigation. The Office of the District Attorney Kathmandu had filed case against 30 individuals, including former Deputy Prime Minister Topbahadur Rayamaji, former Home Minister Balkrishna Khan, and then incumbent Secretary Tek Naran Pandey on 4 different charges last year. Only 18 individuals have been arrested so far, while the remaining accused are still absconding. Meanwhile, the High Court released Khan on bail. Although case was filed against the accused individuals and put them behind bars, the police had not closed the file. Jha was arrested during the second phase investigation of the same case. Through Jha, the police expect to retrieve facts that may reveal the nexus of those above former Home Minister Khan involved in the scam. Police investigation has shown that the main person who took the responsibility of passing the plan to send Nepali nationals disguised as Bhutanese refugees through the decision of the Council of Ministers was Bechan Jha. This was revealed from the statements of then incumbent Secretary Tek Naran Pandey and another accused Ramcharan Kesi, who are in jail. Pandey said that statement from Jha may reveal at which level there was political nexus in the scandal. Meanwhile, in Kesi's statement, he revealed that Jha had informed that a cabinet was going to take a decision regarding Bhutanese refugees through its meeting on November 29, 2021, and for that he had demanded money. He also said that he had met Jha in New Baneshwar at around 8 p.m. on November 24, 2021 and handed him 20 million rupees. It is not yet known to whom Jha gave the 20 million rupees to, which was collected from KC. According to Jha's statement and police investigation so far, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba's wife Arzu has been linked to the fake Bhutanese refugee scandal, which may indicate his involvement as well. Meanwhile, another accused individual in the case, Sandesh Sharma's audio was leaked in which he had mentioned Arzu taking money. A police source says that Arzu taking Sher Bahadur Deuba to CPN-UML chairperson KP Sharma Oli's residence yesterday may indicate their link to the scam. 33 families of Chitta Purba Paja of Banke's Duduwa rural municipality have been stranded amid the monsoon season at the failure of the government to relocate them since their settlements were destroyed by fire. The temporary arrangements made with the help of tarpaulins provided by the district administration and Red Cross was blown away by strong winds a few days ago. More in this report.
33 families from Chitta Purba Paja of Banke's Duduwa rural municipality lost their homes to fire. Now, newborn babies and newly mothers are all spending days and nights soaked in the rain with no certainty of shelter and food, among many other resources.
रात के पानी बहुत तेज बरसत रहा है, बहुत चोत रहे पाल में हैं, तो बच्चे लेके हम लोग कहाँ बैठा जाए, बहुत भीज गवागा है, जड़ाए गवागा है, तब कथरी गुदरी जो पावा कर है, इधर उधर से कोई गरीब मने समझ के दिया रहा है, वही का ओढ़ ओढ़ के बच्चा बचावागा है।
The make-do tarpaulins cannot withstand heavy rains or winds. The families do not even have dry space to rest amid continuous downpour now that the monsoon season is taking pace.
मर गर 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 कापत रहे घर के बच्चे सब, बहुत चुअत रहा, भारू है जाते पानी बरसात है, कहाँ भाग के कहाँ बचावा जाए अपन बच्चे।
The families say they and the lack of support from authorities have no alternative but to go through the ordeal of high summer heat and heavy monsoon rains.
बरखा लग गया है, कोई चीज़ की व्यवस्था न हुई तो दिक्कत तो रही है। तीन उनके व्यवस्था हो जात तो थोड़ा जल्दी हो जात। जैसे आग लाग सब जड़ गया, उसके बाद में हम पाल वाल दिया गया तो पाल वाल ताना जाते तो वो फट जाते सर, हवा चलत है तो वो जाते, पानी आवत है तो भीग जाते सब आदमी, और खाना पानी बनाने सर दिक्कत पड़त है।
Meanwhile, Lumbini Province's Minister for Internal Affairs and Law, Dinesh Panthi, and Minister for Agriculture and Land Management, Bhandari Lal Ahir, when asked about the situation, both tried and dodged their responsibilities over the pretext of legal procedures.
राज्यले दिने कुरा कहीं न कहीं कानुनी चाहिँ के हो भने मापदण्डहरू हैन केही न केही टेक्नुपर्छ। त्यसो भएर यो पालिकाले सिफारिस गरेर यहाँ विपद व्यवस्थापन समिति हुन्छ, त्यसले चाहिँ निर्णय गरेर सिडिओ कार्यालयमा तुरुन्त पठाइदिएपछि सिडिओ साहबले पुग्दाको 24 घण्टा भित्र यसको व्यवस्था चाहिँ उहाँले मिलाउनुहुन्छ।
आप लोगों का सहयोग सदा प्रदेश सरकार से रही है, कोई भी दुख विपद हुई है तो के व्यवस्थापन अब पूरा नहीं लेकिन परसेंट के आधार पर हम लोग दुख बांटे के कोशिश किया जी आप लोग।
The victims say no authority has so far shown interest in addressing their plight.
हमें तत्काल में 3 हो पाए तो दिया जाए, ना हो पाए तो जवाब दे दिया जाए, वो हमें मंजूर है। चाहे हम जमीन बेची, चाहे भैंसी बेची, चाहे जैसे कोई मेरे बच्चे का व्यवस्था करवे जरूर।
The 33 families, the victims of the fire who lost their homes, call for leaders to stop with the politics and for immediate relief.
Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal and CPN Maoist Center Chair Pushpa Kamal Dahal and CPN UML Chair KP Sharma Oli held a meeting today, which an hour later was joined by Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane. The 1.5-hour-long meeting at the Prime Minister's office in Singhdarbar dwelt on contemporary issues. Close aides of the leaders said the meeting was a regular one. Leaders close to the three also said that Dahal and Oli had shown interest in recent development from Rashtriya Swatantra Party, in response to which Home Minister Lamichhane had assured that there weren't issues in the party. Oli had only yesterday met with Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba and his wife Arzu Deuba. The meeting has been viewed with much interest as it comes amid series of talks to conclude the transitional justice and speculations of a change in the ruling equation. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, why have works of transitional justice not concluded, although it has been 17 years since the peace process concluded? 30% voted for A, disregard towards victims, 60% for B, political ploy, and 10% for C, sensitive issue. And here's today's question. What's your take on communists bringing up the issue of leftist unification but never agreeing? Your options are A, personal conflict, B, disagreement in ideology, and C, ploy to confuse the public. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. The Nepal Oil Corporation has hiked the prices of petroleum products. The prices of petrol, diesel, and kerosene have been raised effective from tomorrow. The price of petrol has been hiked by 2 rupees per liter and diesel and kerosene by 5 rupees per liter. The prices of LPG cooking gas and aviation fuel remain unchanged. The Nepal Oil Corporation cited the increase in prices by the Indian Oil Corporation as the reason for adjusting the prices in Nepal. In our Public Voice segment today, we have asked people in several provinces why are public's issues raised at the parliament but not addressed. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
आफ्नो सरकार कसरी टिकाउने, आफू कसरी सत्तामा जाने, आफ्ना मान्छेलाई कसरी तान्ने, जनता भनेको अब हामी बेगर विकल्प छैन, हामीलाई जसरी पनि भोट दिन्छन् भन्ने उनीहरूलाई एउटा अहंकार र दम्भ छ।
फेरि जित्दिन कि अब यही अवधि नै हो हामीले चाहिँ पैसा कमाउने भनेर चाहिँ आफ्नो लागि मात्र हेर्नुहुन्छ।
आफ्नै स्वार्थमा लिप्त भएको कारणले र आफू बन्ने र जनतालाई बिर्सने कारण नै हाम्रो नेता हाम्रो देशको दुर्भाग्य भइरहेको छ।
अब यसै गरी चलाउने हो जनताहरू नेपाली जनताहरूलाई यसै गरी मूर्ख बनाउने भन्ने अब संसदहरू सम्पूर्णले बुझिसकेका छन्।
नेताहरूले स्वार्थ केन्द्रित राजनीति गर्दै गर्दाखेरि आफूले गरेका गल्तीहरूलाई टालटुल गर्दा गर्दै जनताको मुद्दाहरू ओझेलमा परे।
सत्ताको भाग दौडमा उनीहरू लागिरहेका कारणले गर्दा जनताका मुद्दाहरूबाट उनीहरूलाई फाइदा हुँदैनन्, त्यही भएर लाग्दैन।
नेताहरूमा राजभक्त र राष्ट्रियता नभएको
यहाँ पुग्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब जनताको मुद्दा चाहिँ हामीलाई जनता चाहिँ केही होइन, यहाँ अब हामी नै सर्वश्रेष्ठ भनेर।
It's time now for the international update. France is voting in a parliamentary election that could make history, with the far right closer to power than it has ever been in modern times. The national rally of Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella is well ahead in the polls, 3 weeks to the day since they won European elections. President Emmanuel Macron reacted immediately by calling a national vote and stunning his country. A high turnout is expected among 49 million voters for such a pivotal election, and polls close in the big cities at 8 p.m. local time. This is a two-round election, and most of the National Assembly's 577 seats will not be decided until the second round runoff vote next Sunday. The campaign only lasted 20 days, and that also benefited National Rally, which quickly refined its existing promises on immigration, crime, and insecurity, as well as tax cuts to tackle the cost of living crisis. Jordan Bardella wants to be the National Rally's first prime minister, and his party is confident of winning dozens of constituencies outright in the first round. But he says he will only take the job if the party secures the absolute parliamentary majority of 289 seats. The alternative would be a hung parliament and stalemate. As soon as the first results come on this Sunday evening, National Rally's opponents will have to decide who to back in runoff battles across France in a bid to ensure that absolute majority does not happen. If the polls are right, many of the runoffs will pit the National Rally against a hastily cobbled together left-wing alliance called New Popular Front, which believes it could even win the election. But because of the expected high turnout, three parties could qualify for the second round battles in as many as 250 constituencies, according to Bryce Tinturier of Ipsos Polling Institute. In previous elections, parties from across the spectrum have united to keep the far right out. That raises the question of whether one of the candidates will drop out in those triangular races to unify the anti-National Rally vote. President Macron's Ensemble alliance is widely expected to hemorrhage seats, and Gabriel Attal's days as prime minister appear numbered, even though polls suggest he remains the most popular politician in France. It's time now for another short break. We'll be right back. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.